just to show everything. We got 10 minutes. Everything's set the same. I'm not planning on playing anything. The big one. I didn't adjust the XP sliders for player gains because I'm not really looking at that per se. I'm looking to see if these sliders give us decent simulation numbers for our sim year. So I'm going to do a couple of runs of this. So let's just sim to the soup. Let's go off season. Let's just go off season. And then we'll look at stats for just the year. Now, this is not how we're going to do the sim year, but I want to see what the stats look like if we simulate. So this is how we're going to do it for this test. But if you're bothering to watch this, don't panic because this is not how we're going to simulate in the sim year. Because we still have to do draft boards and things of that nature. I'm going to enjoy a beverage while I'm doing this. Doesn't take very long. That's good to see. And injuries are on. So if we see some guys not in the running or in the running that shouldn't be, bear in mind they may have got to play more than what they probably should have. Let's see. Let's go find stats and awards. All right. Let's go NFL. So passing, Mahomes led the league in passing. Prescott was second. Burrow was third. Yards. Bryce Young was fourth. Wow. Josh Allen fifth. Hurt was sixth. Love seven. Herbert eight. Stafford. J.J. McCarthy. That's interesting. Okay. Gardner Minshew and Brock Purdy. I think that was top 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, McCarthy was 10th. Okay. What's our numbers look like here? 38 touchdowns for Dak Prescott, 4 interceptions. Jeez. That's so ridiculous. 34 and 8. McCarthy, a rookie, had 19. Trevor Lawrence had 13. That's interesting. How much is the most? Bryce Young had 20. It's only 18. Oof. Kyler Murray, rough year. Justin Fields apparently started for the Steelers at some point. Completion percentages. Damn, Lamar had 30 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Didn't throw for much, but I mean, quarterback-wise, this doesn't look terrible. Like, legitimately, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, Lamar Jackson throwing for 76% is a little bit wonky, but when you look at his yards per game, he's throwing for under 200 a game, so it's probably the little dink and dunk routes he's throwing, basically. Let's look at rushing numbers. This is the one I'm concerned with, but there's not going to be much we can do about it in the sim year because they're going to get, I mean, nowadays I think 275 to 280 is the high end for guys. And there's a ton of guys over 250, but let's look at yards. Yardage wise looks about good. I mean, 1,500 yards. I mean, it's kind of where we're at now in today's NFL. God, I forgot Josh Jacobs was a Packer. Oh, Jesus. How touchdowns? Saquon led the league in touchdowns rushing. Joe was second. Tied for second with Josh Jacobs. Derrick Henry was third. Fumbles. Another thing I kind of want to look at, too, is fumbles just because, I mean, maybe we need to turn up fumbles a little bit. I think it's fine, though. All right. Let's look at receptions first. That makes sense, I guess. Kelsey, Chase. Not as many guys getting above 100 as I would have thought. CeeDee Lamb, Kelsey, Devontae Smith, Cooper Kupp, Lockett, Chase, Rice, Jefferson, Cooks. Brandon Cooks got 1,000 yards. Jesus. What year is this? Garrett Wilson got 1,000 yards. Keon Coleman got 1,000 yards. Wow. Okay. A breakout year there. Ayuk, Curtis Samuel. Devontae Smith led in touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb was second. Kelsey was third. So basically, the guys that caught a lot of passes are pretty much up here as far as touchdowns. Evan Ingram's kind of an outlier. Beckham had 12 touchdowns on 49 touches. Jesus Christ. And then and he played 17 games, so that's unrealistic on all facets. Uh, I mean, none of these numbers look garish or outlandish. Let's go to defense, tackles. Jordan Hicks. I mean, without knowing numbers right off the top of my head for tackles, because I don't keep up with tackle stats or any sort of stats as far as NFL goes, those look all right. Let's look at sacks. Micah Parsons has 18. Judon has 13. Quentin Williams, 12.5. Max Crosby, 12.5. Van Ginkel, 12.5. Khalil Mack, 11.5. Derek Brown, 11. Russo, 11. So we got a few guys with double-digit sacks, but nothing outlandish. I don't hate any of that. 6 for interceptions. I feel like that's low, but maybe it's not. It's hard to remember NFL stats versus like Madden stats. So, I mean, nothing really stands out. I don't care about kick returns and punt returns as much as basically just those stats. I mean, I guess I could look at. I mean, Justin Tucker made all his kicks. Dustin Hopkins for the Saints. Did I miss something? Where's Group? Guess he got outplayed. Anyway, sorry, sidetrack. Punting, 48. There's a guy with 50 as his net average. I mean, any touchdowns? No touchdowns on kickoff returns. Tyreek Hill returned two punts. Mims returned a punt. McCaffrey returned a punt. Pollard returned a punt. So, I mean, those look realistic enough, I guess. All right, that's test one.